Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where a while back we swapped over to domain focus on the hopes that this would give us a domain limit. Sadly it didn't, and we can go back to wealth focus now. That's absolutely fine, so we'll do that for the moment. I would also like to spend some gold before we go back to war, so let's do that real quickly. We've got some crossbowmen here, so we'll definitely upgrade our workshops. We of course have heavy infantry here, so we would go for probably blacksmiths here. Although it's awkward that regimental grounds are blacksmiths when these are blacksmiths, but okay, whatever. We'll do it. That's fine. So in Madrid, we've got pikemen stationed there. That's fine. That's being upgraded for the moment. And of course, we're going to grab some stable hands quarters here. Wonderful. What else do we need? Well, this is more heavy cavalry, so more stables upgrades would be great. And then this out here just doesn't have anything, right? So just boosting up income out here would be fantastic. Same with this. And now we're basically out of cash, but we're also basically out of things that we personally hold to upgrade. So that looks good. Let's hop down over here, and I want to take a look. Who can we declare on here without being a truce breaker? Not those two. We can declare on Ashanti, and we definitely should. Anyone else over here? Not you. Actually, this guy we can. Perfect. And then we've got Yorubaland, who's currently fighting out over here. We might leave them alone until such a time as they get this sorted. What's this war going to look like? 82% here. Okay, so they would end up... This is a de jure war for the Emirate of Oyo. What is the kingdom situation out here? Noted. So this is a kingdom ranked realm. We could potentially go for like a claimant out this way after they get that. If there's a claimant available, which is a pretty big if, right? It's kind of unlikely. Minus 60? Oh, actually minus 5. Okay. Well, in that case, we're just going to fight these two wars. We're going to leave them be. And we'll let them conquer that over there, because we're going to get their territory nice and quickly. That's the overall concept here anyway. So we're going to fight these two wars. We are, of course, waiting for truces to run up with these three. So for now, that's fine. Boy, this feels like this is taking a long time to raise up. Oh, we are on speed 1. That would do it. Let's move up to speed 4. Phenomenal. So these guys, they're coming out here and sieging. Sure, that's not very threatening, of course. They don't really have a chance here, to be honest. Okay, 82%. We're just going to head over here, stack wipe their army, and then we'll come attack over this way. Sadly, they're running away from us. Okay, we'll just fight them here. They walked back this way for some reason. Sure. So that war's over. We're going to enforce those demands. And we're going to attack out over here. Now, of course, we're going to need to hand these titles out. And we're going to do exactly that. We also gained a level of devotion, which is nice. Cool. So we'll do something along the lines of this. Are we going to get there in time to stop that? No, but we'll cap at that. That's not a big deal. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to stack wipe this. That's absolutely fine. Stop wasting our time. We don't want to spend gold right now. This war's actually over, so we're going to enforce those demands and disband our troops. Phenomenal. And it's actually over, funnily enough, before this war was over. That's kind of expected. Hausaland just broke up a little bit. Fascinating. What just happened here? What happened with Songhai? I want to see that title history. Inherited. That was a while ago. Hang on. Hausaland was definitely bigger than this a little bit ago. I'm wondering if maybe installed by faction demand. That'll do it. Okay, so it was a faction demand. Gotcha. So we could go after Songhai. We have quite a lot of de jure territory here. That's a theoretical option. We also have a claim on the Sheikdom of Zarma. That's not great. And then there's this struggle clash, which is kind of mediocre as well. I'd kind of prefer to go claimant hopping here. What do we got? 35 reasons? That's a possibility. Let's send this guy a gift and see if he'll join. Only 32 opinion. Sad. So that's not going to end up happening. We may have to carve these guys up the old-fashioned way, which would mean starting with these de jure lands. That would be the initial concept here anyway. So we would be waiting for these guys to end their existing war. It seems reasonably fine. Attacking in the de jure war for the Emirate of Oyo. Okay, we don't really care too much about that. This is a Liberty War. We don't care too much about that one either. Let's get our de jure lands, and then we'll work on... He's still going to have this territory over here very awkwardly. But from there, we could maybe do struggle clashes or something. We'll see how it ends up looking. Let's just get our de jure for right now. So we would end up raising up our forces probably down over here in the hopes that we wouldn't have to go waltzing all over the universe. We'd just hop on down over this direction with our men-at-arms. So something along the lines of this would be the goal. Now, this territory is already taken. That's fine. We do get a stewardship perk here. We'll take Avaricious. Fantastic. We're now making 500 gold per month. That's a good sign. Cool. And in we go. He lost his Liberty War. No shockers there. And we probably... Okay, we see this flashing, so ticking war score is not going to be a thing. I'm pretty sure this is a bug. But regardless, we're not going to get any ticking out of this. We're 29% here. Where's his capital? Up here. Okay. That's slightly awkward. But it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we're going to get this siege done. We're at 52% here. The question is, can we get enough war score just by sieging down here? That would be the dream, right? We'll see if ticking goes against us or not. That'll be interesting. So we're at 70 right now. Fantastic. 87. Looks like we're going to be okay on this without having to go all the way up over here. That's the idea anyway. So in we go to Elo, and that siege will end relatively shortly. There we go. War is over. So we're going to enforce those demands and disband our troops. That was a de jure war, so there's nothing really to be done over here. Now the next question is, what about a kingdom of Akan here? Yeah, we can absolutely create the kingdom of Akan. That would end up going to this guy here. So show only recent titles. That would be the kingdom of Akan. The county of Durku. 12 out of 10. Okay. Where is... Fine title. Durku. I added an extra I in there, but it still got there. Out over here. Okay. That somehow became our title. Sure. That's fine. So that's under control. Songhai is a little awkward. Hypothetically, we would go for like a struggle clash or something. We'll see. We'll see. I want to check in on truce status. We've got a truce in all of these locations. Noted. So now we would end up going for Yoruba land, right? And we know that we had a reasonable claimant here. There was this guy. So we would send him a gift, and now he'll come to our court. That'll get us Yoruba land, which is ideal. We do want to demand his conversion, which he will accept. And then we declare war, pressing his claim. There we go. On the Sultanate of Yoruba land. Perfect. So we would drop a rally point here, and in we go. This shouldn't be a particularly difficult war for us, but that'll also get us the kingdom of Yoruba land. Oh, this is awkward. He just happens to be passing right through here. Well, he's going to stack wipe our 0 troops. We were greedily raising there, so fair enough. We're going to greedily raise down here instead. And I guess we'll toss in a few levy troops just to prevent that from happening. No more than like 10k. Would be ideal. Okay, that's 5k. This is enough. This is enough. Okay, we're going to wander up over here and stack wipe it. We need to get this war done pretty quickly because our claimant is old, and we don't want our claimant to die on us. So that's 50% war score right there, and let's go in and take his capital. Phenomenal. 76. I like it. And 100% war score. Fantastic. So we'll disband those troops, and now, of course, the Kingdom of Yorubaland is ours. So that's wonderful. What can we do for, like, the Empire title of Guinea? Can we get that yet? Not quite yet. Okay. As far as the Empire of Mali goes, we should definitely go after these kingdoms over here. We can take a look at claimants. It's been a while since we've actually looked at any claimants over here. 30 reasons. We might be able to convince this guy. 15 reasons. Okay. So that's not going to happen. Let's try this realm up here instead. We still don't technically know if we can press female claims or not. I'm guessing the answer to that is no. But we'll see. There's a lot of claimants here. 80 reasons. Yeah. This is rough. These guys are pretty unhappy with us. Fair enough. Yep, just nothing that we can really do here right now, other than, you know, other types of claims here. We could go after Holy Wars for duchies, we could struggle clash. These are options. They're not clean options. We could Holy War for Kingdom. These are very non-clean as well, though. So I think we'll avoid doing that for the moment. We do have access now to attack this guy, which we have a de jure claim on. And I think that we should absolutely do it. We can access this guy, who we can probably end up struggle clashing here. Want to check in on these truces. Okay, we've still got truces with all of those. Then we've got Benin down here. This is actually de jure ours as well. So that looks good. Then we're up to Igbo Benue, right? We could declare on this guy. Holy War for Kingdom here would actually be decent. But we're not going to do that immediately. I do want to get additional constructions going. So in Madrid, we've got pikemen. So we're not really going to boost up any pikemen stats here. We're just going to get militia camps for additional levies, I guess. Down here, we've got pikemen, and I don't think we can buff up our pikemen here at all either. So we'll just grab cattle pastures for the moment. That'll do. Okay, cavalry. We'll absolutely upgrade our stables. For cannon, we'll absolutely upgrade our workshops. And this is cavalry as well. More stables. And let's get some cash. Hello, pause menu. Okay, so now we're going to raise up our troops, and we'll raise them about here. All three of these wars are right down in this area, so we're not going to have to travel too far. And actually, I'm quite pleased with how we managed to take over the vast majority of this territory that was freed up over here. It's absolutely great. We're going to target... Oh, game froze. Are we crashing? Nope, we made it. Okay, we got there in the end. Fantastic. That was quite a freeze. I'm not sure what it was doing there, but it was calculating something, that's for sure. Maybe there was like a big succession that happened like with the Mongols or something? I don't know. That was quite a freeze. No doubt about that one. So this might end this war. It does indeed. Fantastic. We'll enforce those demands, and we're going to head on over this way. Cool. So this territory, we could probably grant into like Yorubaland if we really wanted to. But we're not going to. For now, we're just going to attack over here. We should stack wipe this, and they're heading into us here. This is not good. They should not do this. We're going to go grab their capital. This could, in theory, end the war. There's these guys up here being kind of jerks, but whatever. We don't really care that much. Actually, bring the cleaver. We need the gold. There we go. So this war is over. We'll enforce those demands. Excellent. And let's go grab Benin down here. These are Benin's troops up this direction. I want to grab their capital and see what happens. He's probably leading his forces, right? Yeah, he is. Okay, so that's not the biggest of concerns. Let's just see what we've got going on here. He's just going to siege here. Yeah, I really don't care about that. He can do that all he wants. He's only got the 3 counties, right? So this is fine. 99% war score. Let's go end this. Fantastic. There we go. Oh, hello. Enforce demands. Perfect. And we'll disband our troops. So with all of that territory now under our control, we can continue to check to see... truces are up. So we can grab crew. This truce is not up yet. So it's going to take a little bit of time. We did end these at slightly different times, right? So it's not going to be very long. Probably by the time we're done with this war, both of these are going to be ready to go. We'll see. I prefer to not have to raise multiple times, but it's fine. We do need to clean up this border core. No doubt about it. Songhai is absolutely border core as well. As are these guys. So all of this is high priority for us to clean up right now, and we'll get that done pretty quickly here. So there's our army stack wiped. We get a new stewardship perk. We're going to grab cutting cornerstones, dropping our costs of construction by 5%. Let's see what happens when we take his capital. War's over. Okay, so we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Now the question is, okay, these truces aren't up yet. Cool. So with that knowledge, that's fine. Checking in on the Empire of Guinea, we're actually really close to getting the Empire of Guinea. We need 10 counties for the Empire of Mali, and we'll get there soon enough. I want to go after this guy, ideally. I don't want a holy war for kingdom. De jure lands gets us 2. Okay. Struggle clash here gets us 3, and here it would get us 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 7 in total. Remember, we need 10. So that's not going to get us the Empire title. Okay. I would love to find a claimant here. 15 reasons. We already sent this guy a gift, right? Right. 21 reasons here. We haven't sent this guy a gift. Let's see what happens if we send him a gift. That's 40. Ah. Wait. He would not accept this? We'll have to pay for his travel expenses. Okay, so he'll arrive at our court. Perfect. We're, of course, going to demand his conversion. And now we're going to press his claim on Kabu. That is great. This is going to put us negative in our prestige, which isn't, ideal. But it's okay. We're going to take it. And we'll deal with our prestige after this war. So that'll be fine. We declined this guy's request to be freed. And we're going to drop a rally point about here, raising men-at-arms, and a few levy troops. How many are we going to need? Oh, this guy has under 10k. Okay. This is not going to be much of a problem. Sure, show this guy in. Perfect. Somebody attempting to claim our throne. That's hilarious. And let's get these forces raised on up, and in we go. We can extort our subjects. Now, where are my loyal subjects? And I do want to get some construction going here if we can. Indeed we can. I would like to get goldsmithies upgrading. Bombards? Okay, so workshops. Sounds good. We could definitely get, say, a watermill building over here. And otherwise, that looks good for the moment. Cool. Back to the war. So we see them up over this way. They even live by my mercy alone. And we're going to group these guys, but we're going to split them up immediately. This will be fine. And we're going to look to go stack wipe this. We just inherited the Kingdom of Akan, which is not ideal. We're going to grant that out and grant this guy the kingdom title. 15 vassals go with. Perfect. So that'll do for now. We're going to continue to siege our way through here. I do want to get ourselves a siege commander. Do we have one? There's one. Okay. Fantastic. Looks like we're going to catch them here instead. That's okay. No problem whatsoever. Cool. Do we go directly for their capital here? Yeah, I think we do. That's absolutely fine. I guess we can do this siege, but there's no point. We're going to head this way instead. Kind of an awkward way to head, but whatever. This should end the war. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. And now we should have access to the Empire of Mali, which we will create, and we'll go for Takrur, which is now ours de jure. However, we're negative in our prestige. We do need to handle this prestige situation. So, to that end, we are going to have ourselves a grand tournament. So we'll plan this. This will be probably here in Toledo. We'll add in a melee. We'll add in a joust. We'll add in archery is fine. We're not very good at recital, so we'll add in a horse race, and we'll add in a duel. That'll do. This will, of course, be pretty expensive, but we want to work up as much prestige as we can. So Triumph is absolutely fine here. And who do we want to be our champion? I guess this guy. Sure. That's fine. We don't need to travel, of course, so we'll just start up this grand tournament here. And in Madrid, we would like to upgrade our militia barracks again. It won't actually help our men-at-arms there. Well, it'll reduce their maintenance a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, we do want to boost up anything that we can here. Unfortunately, no boosting in stats of our pikemen from these buildings. I do want to hop over to our grand tournament. This will be open in 30 days. Okay, we're guaranteed to qualify. And let's upgrade our stables here. Fantastic. And we're actually out of cash. So for now, that's fine. 10 gold is okay. Yeah, we'll take this gold. Okay. Off we go to the tourney grounds here in 15 days. There we go. And what do we get here? We'll study their techniques. Okay, nothing happened. That's fine. So the melee will begin in 3 months. That's fine. We are gaining quite a lot of prestige here. And that's absolutely great. Oh, we were inspired. So our score did increase. Fascinating. We'll do this again, and... Our guest here is, of course, a woman planning to compete. And we could keep her secret. Done. That'll be fine. Temple in 10 days. Yeah, let's go to the temple quick, and we'll gain some piety here. We're not going to be able to visit anything before this begins, are we? No, we're not. Okay. So that sounds good. We'll see how we do on this tournament. Glory will be ours. Beautiful. There's nothing that can be done. Our score would increase immensely by single-handedly triumphing over all 3 of these. Do it. I don't feel like that increased tremendously, but okay, it increased a little bit. 900 gold? We'll just leave them to it. So that only brought us up to 56% there. We'll win a soldier's victory. One more push. Okay. Did we win it? I don't think we did. I think this is the defeat one. We'll get you next time. Okay. So we didn't win that one. That is sad. We are, of course, guaranteed to qualify for the joust. 20 stress. It would boost us up, so that's fine. We'll bite our lip and try to stay focused. Cool. So, I mean, we've gotten a lot of prestige out of this already, right? We don't actually have to win. That just helps. Just hosting the tournament is good enough. 50% chance of our score increasing. Looks good. And, okay, the joust is beginning now. We're ready. Let's see how this goes. We're already at 81%, so hopefully this goes reasonably well. Score increases greatly. Do it. Maybe if we hit him in the head. Actually, we're better off with aim high, go low. And there we go. Ah, a surprise birthday party. But we also won the joust here. It's kind of awkward that we're having a surprise birthday party on the jousting pitch, but whatever. I guess this is fine. So we got an eggshell gem. That's not great. Not great at all. Okay, so our champion, unfortunately, lost. But that's okay. Will this guy concede to his liege? Nah, we're going to face him. It matters not to me how I beat you. 99%. I like it. So we're going to aim high, go low. That is our best odds there. And we win this bout as well. Phenomenal. So now we're going to be in the finals. Let's see how this goes. We gain wounded. I guess that's fine. And we'll go for aiming high and going low, and we win again. Absolutely wonderful. So that is going to be a solid jousting victory for us. Beautiful. And we are the contest winner. We did get wounded, and hopefully... Do we have a court physician? We should probably check that. We have no court physician. Okay. Let's get ourselves a court physician. Who do we have that is... I guess our brother-in-law is average at it. Sure. We'll do that. We have a dynasty legacy available as well. We were working down warfare, I believe. So we'll grab squire traditions. This is acceptable. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine, and this is also fine. Now back to the tournament. We're guaranteed to qualify for the archery, and let's have our score increase moderately here. Not that I think that really helps when we're going to qualify, but that'll be okay. So we're up over 2,000 prestige now. Wonderful. Will not offend this guy. That's fine. So next up, of course, would be visiting the temple, but the archery contest is beginning now. It is time to show the world our skill. We're not as good at archery as we are at jousting. 100% chance of discovering a secret. That also lost us some stress, which will be nice. Yikers. Okay, so we accidentally killed a peasant with our arrow. That did not go well at all. We'll give 450 gold to his family. That's actually a lot of gold, so his family will be absolutely fine here. Procuring a finer arrow would indeed give us an edge. One last knock. I don't think that went well. Maybe, actually, no, I think it did. Yeah, we won. Fantastic. That was a little bit surprising, to be honest. We do need to get our score up here. We'll gain some prestige here. Unfortunately, we're still close to qualifying. We've not qualified for the horse race here. So let's go to the temple. We can see about getting some renown, and I think it actually worked for once. Remarkable. Okay, to the tourney grounds. What do we got? This is not going to really increase our score very much, but it does give us enough to be guaranteed to qualify. Fantastic. Okay, so this will be quite a race. It doesn't matter which of these we go for, I think. Beautiful. This does obviously break the rules. Sadly, our score decreased there. Only we can pacify the crowd. Definitely. Hit them in the face. Our speech did calm the people, so that's good. Ah, that's sad. Looks like we're probably not going to win the horse race, but maybe. Maybe. Actually, this does look good. Yeah, we won that one. Phenomenal. So next up is going to be the duel, and let's study their techniques. Sadly, we failed to learn anything, but that's fine. We have gained a lot of prestige out of this, no doubt about that. This is, of course, the final event. Let's head over to the temple, and let's gain some stewardship lifestyle experience. 50% chance of superstitious. I don't know if it'll happen or not. Okay, we are ready. So, this guy's apparently being a jerk. Cool. One final bluff might indeed decide this, and it does. We're knocked out basically immediately. That is sad, but we did get as much prestige as we needed. So that's okay. Confounded. We're not going to disqualify him tyrannically. It's over. That's fine. Absolutely okay here. A fine contest. We don't really care who wins. We have enough prestige. That'll keep us going for a good long time. So the duel is over here. And now it's time for the ceremony. Fantastic. So, what a great occasion, but perhaps a few words, given we're the host, and we do get the bonus prestige from that. So that was a lot of prestige, right? Like, that was a whole lot of prestige. No doubt about that. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to take over to Crusader and probably continue to push in the south over here. I'd like to push up to, like, Nubia fairly soon. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.